Nantucket is a game I knew nothing about prior to playing. In a hunt to capture the feeling of being stowed away on a ship being rammed by the homies, I stumbled on a Reddit thread suggesting the game, bought it because it was like $9 and didn't play it for 2 weeks like any good Steam player should. However, after finishing the game recently, I can say this game is pretty good. Set in the 1820s, you play the role of Boggs, a sailor who was on the Pequod? I don't know how to pronounce it, which was sunken by the big boy, and whose ultimate goal is now to hunt the fabled Moby Dick. Gameplay is quite simple. You get a ship, and with that ship you can accept different jobs like finding lost vessels, which always results in pirates attacking you and then getting mauled, whale grounds to hunt, or being tasked with hunting fabled creatures. Gather your crew of unassuming bros and head off to decimate newborn sperm whales. The perspective you take in this endeavour is pretty basic. You've got a world map in this beautiful hand-drawn style, a journal to keep track of shit you got to do, and a ship and crew to manage. But what really makes this game for me is the vibe. This is all the game really is for me. The setting down to the towns you can enter, the crew you command, the music, the fucking sea shanties. Oh boys, let's go.
All away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. As I walked out one morning fair, Evo.
All of it comes together in creating this sick-ass atmosphere that makes you want to buy a boat and set off on your own adventure. Even though you're only ever really seeing things from a JPEG on a map, it really makes you feel like you're setting off on these grand expeditions, and it really immerses you in the world. The period correct newspaper clippings and the quests like finding notes from the Lost Franklin expedition just hit that weird niche of being a 19th century sailor better than anything else I've played aside from probably Black Flag. As for the combat, well, as you can see, it's not the most dramatic thing in the world. It's pretty basic, just a simple card game. There is a bit of like strategy, I guess you could say, where you can have like certain crew with doctors and stuff like that. But after a while, unless you're fighting like a boss, you're just automating anything anyway, just to get the homies leveled up. Outside of the combat being pretty average, the exception is the final battle. Now, while this is sort of anticlimactic, it was the coolest fucking part of the game. The first time fighting Moby, I got thrashed, as this guy is immune to any fucking damage unless you get lucky and roll the specialist weapon you get. And while I think this is a stupid feature based entirely on RNG, the feeling when you do get it and you can finally damage him is bliss. The tension in this fight really makes it for me, and the satisfaction from releasing this white sperm from the mortal coil is genuinely a top tier feeling of relief few games manage. Play this game. While combat is a bit average, the game more than makes up for it in its atmosphere and tone, and definitely tickles the itch of being Ahab on his quest for vengeance against the white whale.